Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. There you go. There, much better. Here we go. Just need to make sure that it's straight looking at me. Kinda. There it is. Afternoon, folks. Yeah. Today is certainly a day.
Hello there.
Hey, Cools. Hey, what's up, Rio? I did say, unfortunately, that today was going to be a bit somber. There is a reason for that. We'll get to that real quick. Let me just adjust a few things here. Oh, so you've seen, is what you're saying? Oh, I didn't hear about Asmund Dad. Let me look that up. Was there like something on Twitter about it? Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. Okay. Well, we can get that out the way too. Jesus Christ, what is going on today? Um, I don't even know if I can play any kind of music. Shit, dude. I guess we should get like everything out of the way first. We'll talk about Asmund's dad in a little bit, but I think let's start with the worst news, and then we'll go down the chain to like happy news. We can get all the bad news out of the way. Today is even Jesus, man. All right, get this over with. So, for those of you who don't know, Ozzy Osbourne has passed away at age 76. And for old people like me, Ozzy's music and just his persona was a big impact on my childhood. Now, I was raised in a very black-centric, very ghetto-centric lifestyle in Philadelphia. And my mom moved away from all of that to try to get me away from all the the fuckery that was being in the city, and she didn't want me to grow up that way. When I was growing up, Ozzy, he was already old, right? He was already old when I was growing up. Like, I guess he was in his 50s, but he was still singing, he was still doing concert, and he did his farewell concert 2 weeks ago, and he was fighting through Parkinson's just to do it. Yeah, we lost our Dark King. Like the man was like the inspiration of an entire style and an entire way of doing music. Like shit, dude. Now, he passed away at 76. That's a full life if you count it. Like, that's a full life. I mean, it's not like James Earl Jones kind of lifestyle where he died at like 93. Ozzy, I mean, passing away at 76. I would have hoped he had at least like, 20 more years going. Like, I would have thought the man would live till 102 or something like that. But this is a loss because his music did not just it's not like I haven't listened to his music, and it's not like I wasn't the biggest fan of his music. It was always there, it was always around. When I was a kid, he had a cartoon. He had a cartoon. He had television shows. He tried to connect with the kids. I was part of that generation of kids he was connected with. So rest in peace, Dark King. I wish I could play his music on stream. I wish I could. There are music from his prime that was so good, and it just gets you hyped. It was nice. Knock his knuckles. It was nice. Well, hello there, Argus. Hello there, Argus. But yeah, this is I feel the same losing Ozzy as I did kind of just like losing James Earl Jones, because he was kind of a cornerstone of my growth. Say, look, he's fighting through Parkinson's, and he's singing in that freaking chair, bro. How goes it? Look at the screen, bro. Look at the screen. How do you think how do you think it is, man? We lost Ozzy Osbourne. We'll talk about VShojo later, because that's also up there in entertainment. I think, yeah, wait, no. Who was it? It wasn't this guy, was it? No, it wasn't. But there was another guy who was part of like the Cosby Show back in the day. I think he was like one of the kids. He drowned. Now, I wasn't too big on the Cosby Show, right? I watched it as a kid, so I really don't know any of the stars there. So that's like a thing. But Ozzy Osbourne was part of my childhood, so this sucks, man. I don't know. This is it's definitely a downer by a lot, but he lived a full life. He really did. He lived a full life. I guess the second piece of news that just got to me, and I didn't even like know this was a thing. We're talking about stuff with Ozzy. I remember one character that Brutal Legends, I think the game was called. Yeah, it was called Brutal Legends. I believe Jack Black was the voice of the main character. Prince of Darkness will be missed. He was the king. He was the king. Jack Black was indeed the MC, yeah. I guess Asmongold says it himself.
Thing, I guess, like from the gallbladder to the liver or something like that. I'm not a fucking doctor, okay? I'm not an expert on any of this stuff. But basically, I guess I'll just come out and say it, right? I'm just going to say it straight up, flat out. They think they can, with chemo and like a degree of surgery, remove it. But my dad's got pancreatic fucking cancer. That's it. That's what fucking happened. And we found out about that. Maybe, no, it was yesterday. So, yep, that's right. Oh, fuck, that's right. And so he goes, and like, so they do the surgery, and they don't even know, like, what it was or anything like that. Sad. Yeah, he's 78, right? And we're going to try to fight through it. We're maintaining optimism. There's a degree of, like there's a plan of action. We're going to move forward. I mean, he survived 6 fucking pneumonias, a million other fucking things. And at the end of the day, we're going to do our best, right? But that's where we're at. So that's why I took the day off.
Damn. Shit, dude. Pancreatic cancer. Well, they said they're telling him that they can remove it going through chemotherapy and all that stuff. when you hear that you like anybody in your family has cancer, that's like everybody gets affected by that shit. And
Thing, I guess, like from the
and the fact that he's like, you know, trudging through it and he's still streaming, right? Um, Jesus Christ, what is happening today? What the fuck is happening today? So, god damn. Yeah, I wish the best to Asmon, of all things. Thanks for the follow over there, Bobo45. Thank you. Um, can't blame the guy for wanting to take a small break after that news, dude. The fact that his father has cancer. I mean, I sh I should probably, you know, relate in a way, because like my biological father, he had a heart failure and died just like that because of heart failure, and because it's genetic, I have to watch what I eat, watch what I do, and it's like a learning experience for me. Like he died young, like he was still in his 50s, and to hear like his dad's like, he said his dad's like 70, like 78 or something. Old. That's old. But um you know, in today's day and age, you should be living till 100 anyway, to be honest. It's just like people's dietary nutrition and the way that in their lifestyle is really fucking them up. And his dad seemed to, you know, drink a lot and all that stuff. But that's neither here nor there. Point is that being told that you have cancer is like one of the worst things that could happen in your life. And you know, I'm wishing the best for both him and his dad. And I'm hoping that good things will happen for Asmon. I want good things to happen, honestly. Too many people out there are like cursing his name. It's funny how so many people curse his name, curse his luck, curse his family, and he does not, and he tells people around him not to do that to anybody else, you know? Like when Asmon's mom passed away, they were saying that Asmon killed his mom. Like, what the fuck? Hey, Sync, that sucks. Chemo is almost not worth going through at that age. I've seen my grandmother and I heard of others go on it. And it just doesn't work, and they live their last days more sick. Yeah. I wish there was like another way to fight cancer in general instead of just going on chemo. Like the process of chemo is kind of like radiation, right? Like you go through certain kinds of radiation that's supposed to target the cancer, and it's supposed that radiation is supposed to kill the cells within that cancer. And for whatever reason, even though we keep doing the same process, there are only so many people who go on remission. Like who do we know? Who do we know? Who do we know? I I know there's somebody that we all know that went through cancer, went through chemo, and is in remission. You know what? Let me see about that. Let me see about that. I'm pretty sure. I'm not really. No, I'm not really getting it. I thought it was one person. It's not. Didn't wait? No, Soken did, right? From the composer for 14, right? Soken had cancer, and he went into remission, right? I might be wrong. I think I'm right about that. Um, I was looking up somebody else, by the way. I thought it was somebody else, but I think it's Soken that I'm remembering that had cancer, and he went through remission. Those treatments aren't cheap either. Asmongold is a millionaire. He'll be fine. I'm not saying that in like a disheartened way. I'm saying that in terms of monetary or any kind of money, they'll be fine. They don't have to worry about money. I'm worried about just health. Asmon's dad is really old, and him going through chemotherapy is like, I don't know. Astrobot. What's going on with Astrobot? Okay. Alright, well, I guess they don't want to show me what's going on with Astrobot. Yeah, damn. Today is not the best day. I told you it was going to be a downer. I didn't even expect Asmon to pull this news out of nowhere. But I wish all the best. I really do. Like, 100%. And beyond. I want to see, like, his dad live till, like, 102. I really do. I want Asmon's dad to be here for another 20 more years. I really do. Just enough for the miraculous occasion of Asmon actually making a family. That's what I want to see happening. I want Asmon dad to become a grandfather. If I'm not mistaken, it can really put your body through hell too. I don't know. Well, no, I do know. It is hell. Because my cousin went through it. My one of my best friends went through it. And luckily, they both are in remission, but their cancers weren't so bad. They were in stage 1. I remember for a while he was going through all this, that, or at least something like that. Yeah, this sucks. I mean, Asmon dad could live for another 20 years, and there's a good chance he won't be a grandfather. True. True. That would suck. But Asmon has all the resources, and he could shape himself up to be a good looking guy if he really wanted to. Put on a few more pounds, work out, stop just drinking soda, stop being allergic to water. Oh, I'm sorry, water. Sorry, that was my Philadelphian accent there. And he should be good. I mean, I would love to see Asmon dad to live another 20 more years. Hell, I would love to see him live to 102, like I said. Dude, swapping to water was the best choice I made in my life. Exactly. Water is the best choice you can make. I didn't get myself water. I should in a few minutes, though. Or when I get thirsty. Even more thirsty. Right now I'm drinking iced tea. So I've been trying to cut out soda. It's really hard. You know you won't talking about giving up soda. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, this is sad news. Ozzy passing away, and look at all these quotes, man. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in a second here. But good lord. Jesus. All right. The next thing that we're going to be talking about. More people have left VShojo. I think there is... Let me see. Okay, we'll talk about that. I had it right here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So, if we're looking at this list right here, right now, Iron Mouse quits, Melody quits, Kuro quits, Kei-san quits, Emily quits, Michi quits, Hajime quits. And I believe Melody, Iron Mouse were founders. Who here remembers Ozzy? Wow. Commercials. WoW commercials. Really wasn't hoping for an escalation, but here we are. I've heard about it. Yeah, I remember the WoW commercials. I mean, it was cool. It was fine. Remember the good times. I know. Remember the good times. And VC, if you want to help explain stuff. What? Are you deep into the VTuber stuff, Coles? Like, do you know what's going on here? So like the current roster for VShojo and the status of who left and who's in the process. Iron Mouse and everybody else have left. Henya streaming soon to make a statement. And you got Haruka, Peke, Yatori, Nagi, Akamoto. Why am I burping now? Hatoru, Akatsuki, Hestia, Happiness remain. That is not a lot of people. There's a good lot of them gone. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty deep. Oh, you're pretty deep into it. Shit. Okay, I'll be in voice chat real quick. Domino effect is kicking in. Absolutely. There's also like some videos out here seeing. So this is Michi, and I think she's on the list. We'll talk about that one soon. Yep, she's on the list. So Michi left. This is Keisan, who announced that they were leaving, and this is Iron Mouse's friends, pretty much reacting to all this. Here's Fillion right there.
Here we go.
Knowing Fillion, she'll probably try to keep it in some sort of positive manner. And I'm hoping so. I hope she keeps it in a positive manner in some form or fashion. All right, I'm about to go into the Discord, see what here, let me get Coles in here. Hello, sir.
Hey, I was actually going to tell you, that's not Fillion.
No, down here, bottom corner.
Oh, in the bottom corner. Okay, because
Yeah,
I'm seeing, Smuggle on the left.
Yes, there's Smugglana. I don't know what's going on here. Is Smugglana like reacting to Fillion, reacting to the video or something? I don't know.
I do not exactly know, because I've not seen this video.
Yeah.
The only video I have actually seen right now for the whole VShojo stuff has just been from Iron Mouse, because with the Keisan one dropped and the Michi one, I was at work, so I have not gotten time to actually watch. I have been in another Discord that is very, very detailed on stuff, and they've archived shit like hell. And they've kind of talked about it.
Oh, do tell. What exactly?
So,
oh boy.
So a few things and everything. You know who Keisan is, right? Like who she used to be?
No. I don't know. I don't know. Like my knowledge of any kind of VShojo or VTuber lore is bare minimum and basic.
Okay, so Keisan was Coco from Hololive before she left.
Coco?
I think actually, yeah, she was kind of the like dragon, had some rough stuff with the whole Taiwan stuff that happened. But yeah, she was Coco. Then she left Hololive. She graduated.
Okay.
And made Keisan. I think became buddies with like Melody and some of the others, and then joined VShojo. And they kind of made the VShojo branch. There is another one. There was Nazuna, but Nazuna had left like long ago.
Okay.
From the VShojo Japanese branch.
Okay. All right.
From what I do know is that there was a lot of heading for the Japanese side, because they did actually have like a traditional generation for the Japan branch, which isn't something they don't really do, but it seems like a lot of things that have been talked about is I'd have to kind of scroll through this thread to see about what they've talked about, but it seems like this kind of like things aren't doing too well. Like there's been a lot of people who have not been paid. From what I'm saying, just kind of allegedly, this is what all they have said and everything. So I don't know full detail and everything.
Jesus.
Or I don't want to get anything in trouble. So I'm just kind of saying what has just been said by the others. But yeah, it seems like there has been a lot of problems. Have Henya, I think you kind of remember a little bit, but Henya was Pikami from she was from another company.
Yeah, I do remember Henya was not her first life, I guess, her first avatar,
Yeah.
she came from somewhere else, and she became Hinya the Genius, and she had issues just as well, if I believe so.
Yeah.
And
So she had what was it, the Hogwarts Legacy stuff that happened.
right, and that was
Uh,
ridiculous. Go ahead and get people in
Yeah.
trouble. Go ahead and get people in trouble. We got our we got their permission. As far as I could tell you, and the only reason why I have like interest in this is because I have VTuber friends who introduced me to friends who introduced me to friends, and I got a little bit of a glimpse of what's going on in their lives and how much people actually depend on them and respect them and like them and is entertained by them. And I have full respect for it. But when I got into what they have to go through in terms of like corporate, right? And we already saw what could happen in the independent with what's her name? Sender.
Sender.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a whole nother rabbit hole. Like I'm
Yeah.
actually on a different side, but I don't want to go and talk about this kind of bit. I'm waiting on the news. I'm waiting for when stuff happens. That I'm
Right.
waiting for that one.
Right. I don't know all too much like what Cinder is like because I never watched her before. But what they were going through was something of a backstabbing situation, and
There's a lot of stuff that if you want to say I can get you to a rabbit hole, but I think it's one of the things you probably want to whip for doing this on stream or something like that. I can get you a
Right.
ton of resources on it.
right. As for like Iron Mouse, Iron Mouse was I think one of the first VTubers I checked out when I was being introduced to a whole slew of them. I think like embarrassingly the very first VTuber that caught my eye was probably Shy Lily. And she's already like she could be I want to say lewd, I want to say lascivious, or she could be that way. She's just very trashy, which it adds to her very unique humor, I would say. But I do tend to like some of her streams where she just like starts talking like for real stuff. she gets better when she starts talking about like IRL stuff happening around her.
Yeah, I haven't watched too much Sly Lily right now, so
Yeah, she
I kind of like I drift. I don't really go with one exact VTuber. I think really at most I do two, which is Mia and Zen.
you're talking about Centrea?
Yeah, Zentrea.
Yeah, I don't watch too much. I think it's the TTS that really kind of bothers me a little bit. But I do.
Yeah, that's fine for me because
Yeah.
I've actually gotten her to say the Hawodi.
That TTS gets me, but it's not like she's like a bad person or anything like that. It's just there's only so much TTS that I could probably listen to before it's like, all right, I get uninterested.
Yeah.
But I heard she everybody's going through like some sort of drama. I don't know what is going on, man. And then you have like a whole entire brand company. If I'm looking at this the correct way, this is almost like how idols are treated in like Korea. And celebrities could be treated like in Korea. And I had to witness all of that myself because that popped up on my radar and I just went down deep into the rabbit hole for that. Yeah, this is almost like the same thing, and there's so many people who left VShojo at this point.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty much like you have all these that have actually stated that they have quit. When it comes to English, I mean the ones you have is like Haruka, Henya, and Fruit, who have not said anything, but they have removed their branding. I don't know if either corporates removed their branding. I would probably be expecting like Haruka was especially going to be already leaving, especially since Zen left, and like Haruka and Zen are pretty close.
Yeah.
Fruit, she was actually going to be re-debuting because she had the whole drama situation recently. Then she kind of just disappeared for like 6 months. But I think she was actually going to like re-debut, and then this drops. So yeah, that was just like absolutely like one hell of a timing that happened there.
The coincidences that just popped up, man, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Especially seeing how all these people have left at this point. And the to be announced removed branding. I'm I'm thinking VShojo is just cooked at this point.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely like people are thinking like maybe they would be bought out by Brave, but I don't think that's even an option anymore. There's another person I've told you about him before, Armchair. He
Yeah.
recently did a video talking about VShojo recently, like after Matricon, Zentrea, and Giga had left,
Hmm.
and kind of talking about a lot of VShojo's problems. And now it's just like, yeah, no, like VShojo was already having a lot of problems, and now this happens. Like this is pretty much almost their entire talent pool, like honestly, because if you take off all the branding, like this is their entire talent pool. They don't have any talents. They have done, because their way they've done their auditions, honestly, they don't really exist. One VTuber actually just said like Mia, she kind of showed like she was trying to apply, but she just never kind of got an answer, and I think it's like I don't know how. But she posted on Twitter, but then got like a whole bunch of different rounds saying for an interview or something like that.
Hmm.
But she just never got in.
Hmm.
And it's just very weird on how we don't know exactly what all has happened. It's really behind the whole scenes with VShojo, and VShojo has had like a lot of rocky stuff and everything. They had the stuff with Nux. There was honestly the Hogwarts Legacy stuff. Like on how VShojo as a whole kind of handled it and didn't really handle it greatly. And I do know was it Vebe, who used to be with VShojo, then she quit basically the same with Silverveil and Nanners. She had actually made a tweet talking about when she had left from 2002 or 2023 and saying basically like nothing's changed since basically 2 years. And she says she can't say anything because of her NDA.
Yeah.
And it's like things like god awful NDA.
Yeah.
So she just can't say anything. Zen, I think, has also stated tweets saying she can't say anything. I don't know if a lot of the talents that are just quitting can't say much or what it is. It also depends on
it's contractual. I'm pretty sure there's like an NDA depending on the contract of when they leave or if they so choose to quit. There isn't a time limit of what they can say within a certain amount of time, like and this happens all the time. I've been in plenty of, I'm sure you have been in contract jobs before where
nope
well, in certain contracts, and I've been in plenty of them, if you work for a company that has maybe like trade secrets, they will place an NDA that will uphold. So you join the company, you sign the contract to obtain the benefits of working there, but when you leave, you're most likely going to have to be subjected to an NDA, and they will remind you of that, saying like you can't say anything about this, or you're liable for litigation. And that happens in almost every company that has like some sort of trade secret. So for like instance, my last job I can't say anything about any of the projects that they were working on when I left. If I said anything to any other company or like out in the public, I would be sued out of my ass. So in this case, they're probably, I'm pretty sure VShojo has like a contract on maybe like most of the talents, and since like Iron Mouse was a founder, she's advised from her own legal team since she was a founder, so she's probably not obligated to the same subjective contracts or any kind of obligation to that, but her attorney is telling her not to say anything, and I'm pretty sure her attorney is telling everybody else not to say anything, because then it will mess up the litigation that Iron Mouse is trying to put forth against VShojo. So I mean, it's a possibility. It could be, hey, my attorney is telling you not to say anything, or there's a contractual obligation that they have to abide by.
Okay, because I think it was legal. I don't know. You know about legal mindset?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like he was kind of talking about some of the stuff with the VShojo. Apparently, he has a copy of a VShojo contract. He was looking over it.
Yeah, I don't even know how he got it. He probably got it anonymously, but I'm pretty sure he went over it, and I think the major deal was that attorneys and any lawyers that are involved is probably going to advise all of them not to say anything as of yet, because if too much information is put out there, they lose their advantage for whatever advantage that they have, because then VShojo will find out and they'll find a way to defend against it. So it's a legal battle. That's all that is. There's a legal battle.
Yeah.
And the fact that Iron Mouse says that she didn't get paid a good some money, and then the charity on top of that, I'm pretty sure VShojo is just cooked at this point.
Oh yeah, like it's going to basically be done. Because it used to actually, what was it, the little meme and everything. You had the three greats. You had the VShojo, Nija Sanji, and what is it? Hololive.
Yeah.
And basically, yeah, VShojo is probably going to just end up being cooked, and Fishman's got an easy victory.
Oh man, this is going to be an interesting thing. And you know what? We all knew this was coming when Iron Mouse came out with that video. She dropped a huge domino because of her leaving VShojo. You can only imagine who would follow her. And
yeah,
we have so many to be announced, and they remove the branding. I can only imagine that this is going to turn into like quit to be announced for like the other half to just full quits. I mean, I don't know. I really want to know what Henya's going to say, because out of all these people, it's Iron Mouse, admittedly Melody, Haruka, Henya, and those are the only ones that I really know.
Yeah. I do know it's like, but most of them could probably do completely fine as indie. Like they did it pretty well before. I think the only one who's kind of a bit scared is Melody. Mainly because I think if I remember correctly, Melody did say it like she has trouble with like sponsors because of the nature of her content.
Yeah.
I would just say it's like there's definitely another corporation there. Things she can definitely join.
I thought she moved away from that kind of content. I
think it's one of those things. It's not as she doesn't do it as much anymore. I think it's more stuff about Fansly, but I think she's also got a very spicy game coming out.
Right.
That's being worked on. But I'm saying is that there is definitely another VTuber company who more than likely she could definitely join in, because it basically would fit right up in the alley.
Right. I think Melody could do well with indie. She's known well enough to be able to do so. I think.
Impossibly.
I think she can. I mean, everybody else on the roster can. I'm pretty sure they can all go indie and be fine. Having a corporate entity is supposed to be a safety net, but they're all freaking famous. Iron Mouse can strike out on her own by herself. She'll be fine. She'll just have to go through taking care of her own money and taxes.
Yeah, that's kind of basically been the major problem with VShojo. It's kind of basically what has been VShojo's big game plan. They've always said like, well, we're a talent first company, but that doesn't really mean much, because like if you're an independent, then yeah, you're your first anyway.
Right.
So it's like it's weird on where VShojo was. A lot of how they were making the money was through merch stuff, and you know how Matara, like she was basically fired and terminated. And it was mainly because she was using a different merch company, because the one that VShojo was just having so much trouble. Like they just weren't getting orders out. I think I remember some of my merch that I had gotten from VShojo and everything. It was just taking forever to get here. And I think she went with her friends. I think it was I can't remember what his name. He's like Warhammer 40k dude. Someone who's actually not liked by the 40k people.
Oh, I don't know.
Fandom. But yeah, it's like she was using his, and that's just one of the things. It was taking a cut away from VShojo, and apparently there was also maybe some like sponsor things that she just wasn't doing that may have been in her contract.
Isn't that like because she from what it sounds like, whatever VShojo was using for merch just wasn't working, and she tried to take it up on her own way. So I don't know. this is all just going downhill for VShojo by a lot, and
Oh yeah,
I'm sure there's probably gonna be like more videos coming out.
I
VShojo.
definitely expect probably some of the others will eventually end up making a statement of some kind. Because I know Fruit is supposed to be coming back. I said I think she's having a little bit of re-debut. She teased off like a portion of her new model. I said Henya's going to be doing a stream later.
Oh man.
I didn't see that.
It looks.
Talking about what, VShojo?
Yeah. Yeah. Omni he's already talking. He's like he has a few friends in the VTuber space, so I knew he was going to talk about. But he's VShojo is basically done, and Zentreya apparently she talks about how bad it was, like not getting paid. That's like, how do you not pay? Like, what the hell's going on?
I don't know. I was seeing a meme going around this saying break the NDA. If they ain't got enough money to pay you and everything, they ain't got enough money to sue you.
Then Cha-Cha's talking about it. Cha-Cha's talking about it. I'm pretty sure oh dang, Sea Dog talks about it.
Oh yeah, definitely C-Dog was going to talk about it because like him and Iron Mouse are like very, very close. So I don't know how close, but I just know it's one of those things like you pretty much see them a lot like together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if they ever announce like them being together or anything like that, we'd probably be like not surprised. But I think Sea Dog has a girlfriend, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's Iron Mouse.
Oh, everybody would be like, yeah, that's not surprising, buddy. Yeah, from what it looks like, yeah, everybody's just gonna be talking about it.
Yeah,
at least
we're going to wait to see more information that drops from the others and everything, or if other ones talk about it. I don't know if anything like Silvervale or Nanners have talked anything. I haven't checked on their Twitter here recently. They may just be staying quiet on it.
Oh, I guess I'm like ousting myself. I do follow Saba.
Huh?
Yeah.
I think you said that you did sub to her and everything. So
yeah, I did. I subbed to her because like at first it was because when she was like Gara, I didn't like the shit that she was going through before. And then she like graduated peacefully, right? She left, and then automatically she went back to, everybody was like, oh, she's back on her old avatar or her last life. I was like, what's that? And it was Saba, and everybody's like saying she's gonna
I think it was actually I think it was actually a different. She was on a different past life. Thing is, this is actually like I think a third one. I think it's
the third one. Yeah.
I think it's because I think it was her past life before Gura was something else. It started with an S, but it was like longer than 4 letters.
Oh, okay.
But I think it's one of the things. I guess she decided, you know what? Here, I'm just going to re-debut in a whole new model and all that, and go with a new Alice and stuff like that, which is perfectly fine.
That's perfectly fine. She's a shark cat now, so or a fish cat. I don't know. All I know is that when you catch her like streaming with like other VTubers, she's very unfiltered. So it's like it's entertaining to hear like a squeaky voice start saying like "fuck," "shit," "bitch." I was like, oh, that's funny. So she's been very entertaining in that case.
Yeah, I watch her from time to time. I don't constantly see every stream and all that, but it's like, you know what? I want to watch a Saba stream. I want to watch a Doki stream.
Yeah.
I want to watch here this random VTuber on my Twitch stream that I don't see all the time. I'm gonna watch them today.
Oh yeah, I also follow Doki Bird, but that's only because she's pretty good at Marvel Rivals. So that was she's actually pretty good. So I follow her on that at the very least. Oh, my other mod is here. Hey, hello Cherry. Yeah, we just talked about Ozzy passing away, and Asmund Dad was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer. And we're also right now talking about VShojo and how they're just freaking cooked. Here's the list just to update you on who left and the to be announced, but they had their brands removed, so they're iffy. They could always like go back and say like, I'm not gonna leave just yet or something like that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I I don't know most of these VTubers. Coles has been informing me like some of the lore and the situation that's been going on.
Yeah.
Um,
Because Miley, she's a decent voice actress. She's trying to think. I mean, she did the English VA for the Dress Up Darling. She was actor for her.
I don't think I've ever seen that, but okay.
Yeah,
I don't.
This was one that she was in. I said Kei-san was Coco. Kuro was Niji Sanji, like Matara. I can't exactly remember who the character was. I guess I didn't really watch a lot of Niji, like barely at all.
Yeah.
Like I'm usually like watched a lot of the independent like VTubers and stuff like that. I just kind of channel flipped and think.
Yeah, I think I'm geared towards the indie crowd just as well. It's just the few corporate, I didn't really like care whether they were part of some group or anything like that. Like,
Hime Hajime and everything. Someone who honestly, Hime just almost like, I don't really ever see her stream all that much. I think last time I saw her stream, she had debuted a completely brand new model and played around with it, and then I never saw her again.
All right, Argus. Catch you later on. I'm heading home. All right, man. Stay safe. Yeah, Iron Mouse already said she left. She quit. She already announced that. So, and it's right here next to her name. She quit. So you got all these people who quit. I think I've heard something of Michi, but I don't think I've ever sat down to watch any of her streams. Kei-san, I have one of her videos up like right now where she's saying that I think she took the title down but left the video up, where she said she was leaving, or at the very least she's talking about the situation where she leads up saying that she's leaving.
Oh yeah, I think from what I heard from the thread I've been kind of lurking in, yes, I think she basically just said on there, told the Japanese, it's either I think the Japanese team lead or CEO. I think technically he's like a team lead. He's not really a CEO. And he basically, Kei-san just said, no, I quit. Like right there on stream.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, and all of them have the resources and the talent to just go indie anyway, so I'm looking forward to it. They don't have to change who they are or the avatar that they are. But okay. I guess all that we can do is keep watch on everything. What does Fillion say about all this?
Like proceedings. They are
Oh, wait, are they streaming together?
going to get sued and probably get into criminal trouble.
As long as doesn't Carl drops herself.
Yeah, they're streaming together. Okay, now I get it. I thought it was Smug. Well, I thought Smug was actually watching Fillion. Okay, they're working together. Okay, they're streaming together. Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. Maybe I should post the link again. Hopefully I can find it again. But I have been posting Iron Mouse's video and the link to the charity, to the Tiltify. I think the Tiltify now is at, I want to say 500, or it's breaking 500k. Let me check. I'll just check again, see if it's already broke it. Oh my god, he watched the Smurf. Oh geez. Oh, Asmongold reacts to Ozzy, and he loves Ozzy. My experience with VShojo, Tori, and it's a black screen. I don't even know if the validity on that, bro. Let me get Iron Mouse's link again, just so that we can see like what's going on.
I am leaving VShojo.
Oh yeah, I love you and all. I'm just gonna have to pass by. It's over 500k. It just beat out the what's the red for? Were those? I think the red is people doing takebacks. That sucks. Yeah, it's over 500K, guys. Holy shit.
Yeah, because I think it's like I saw what was it?
Ooh.
Gamer subs dropped like 15,000.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it? Doki dropped 10,000.
Yeah. A bunch of them dropped 10,000. Yeah.
Then Jaden Animations.
Dropped 10,000. Wanted to pedal for charity, but my bike vanished right after VShojo borrowed it.
Oh, Jay Slats is having fun here.
Is that J Slat? Really?
I don't know if that's going to be Jay Slat. I just saw how the name was spelled. It may not be him. I just know with like the gamer sub and everything, it's like, okay, I think someone's having too much fun here.
I gotta see it. Let me see it. I wish they had like so somebody else anonymous. Can we get like myth legend? There's a bunch of people. Yeah, look at it. Okay. Oh wait, here's the top donators right here. So you got Mini Nightmare. I don't know who that is.
Nimi Nightmare. She was another HoloLove talent that did recently graduate from HoloLive. Not too terribly long. I think she was like a friend with Gura. I can't. Oh, I know who she was. She was the I don't know exactly, but she was kind of the tree person. Had the needy sapling mascots, and apparently she's getting married.
Oh, nice. That's nice. I'm glad to hear.
Yep.
And I hope her fans aren't like so into it that it just becomes crazy. Wait, VTube Studio isn't.
VTube Studio, that's the company that pretty much helps you do the whole VTube stuff. Yeah, the company is donating money too.
What's her
VGen?
What's her name? I forgot. Was it Haruka I or something? Haruna I? Isn't she part of VTube Studio?
Kazuna I?
Kazuna I, yes. Sorry.
I think possibly. I'm not exactly sure. I think she gets featured on it.
Right.
I'll have to look.
Hey, Grima. Never thought I'd see you talk about VTubers. Well, when you're actually good friends with some VTubers and they pester you about making a VTube model, and they say that they're going to make one because you're so like I'm so animate of not being one, and then I make my own PNG tuber to subdue that and try to make them stop to make a VTuber model. From what I've learned, they're almost done the model. And then they start introducing you to more VTubers. Then what the hell am I supposed to do? But just go all in. I don't know. I started watching VTubers like when I at work, and they would be like on my my own other monitor, just like nobody would see it, but I'd be listening in. There's a bunch that I follow. Billion is very interesting. The first person that I started watching was Shy Lily. But I would say like my favorite right now happens to be Iron Mouse, just because her singing is phenomenal. Like, she is an opera singer, and she has to fight through the fact that she has an immunal disease. My apologies, an immunal disease that is also affecting her body in certain ways, like her throat, for which she needs to sing through anyway. She recently came out with a whole big score. So yeah, it's also high sync. Hope you're doing well. Hey Keanu, I'm doing okay. Little sad today of all the news that's happened out there. Ozzy Osbourne passed away. Asmodad was diagnosed with cancer, and VShojo is as well as you can see. They are cooked. They are cooked. I see Doki Bird here, by the way, and Jaden Animation is here. Yep. Let me see the full leaderboard here. There it is. What? That's not how you spell her name, is it? Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, that's Centrea.
No, above her.
Cinder?
Yeah. Interesting. Is that how you? If that's how, okay, that could be her.
That is technically that is how Cinder spells her name. She it's Sinder.
What the?
Oh, this is gonna be funny. Like, holy shit! All those hype trains that she got while offline.
She got a hype train offline.
She got so many hype trains while she was offline dealing with this cancel stuff.
Oh
like
my
you
God.
you would not believe.
Sea dog.
Yeah, like there's been a lot of stuff about the whole
Smuggler.
Cinder situation.
Fake,
I said
fake.
I can get you some resources for it and everything. After the stream, I'll send it to you in private if you don't want me to put it in the Discord.
I mean, you could always DM it if it feels comfortable to you. Neanders, of course, Neanders would put something like 9001. I am a fan of Jaden Animations, so I'm glad to see her, coming in and supporting all this. I just don't know who Jast is. Their message is hilarious. Their message is freaking hilarious, man. Yeah, look at all these people donating. Wish they had like a bigger list. VShojo stole from the sick little mouse girl and charity. This cannot stand. I would... Godspeed, mouse. Never back down. We love you a lot. The fact that her friends are like pulling through, and that's why I pressed that. Look at this. This is probably all of her friends. Plus sender. All of her friends plus sender. I can't get into VTube myself. After a few minutes, it just feels weird, and I get out. No, I completely agree. I was the very same way until certain friends of mine kept poking and prodding and poking and poking and prodding and poking and poking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of VTubers on this list.
Oh, excited you know how I was talking about fruit?
Yeah.
Apparently, she may be giving a statement right now.
She's making a.
I don't know. She's apparently live, so I don't know if she's going to be making a statement talking about this.
She on Twitch?
Yeah, she's on Twitch. Technically, she's called Apricot.
I wonder if I can just put fruit in and. Nope.
You might be able to put fruit. Okay.
I don't think. Yeah. Wait. No. 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 What's her name on Twitch? You said Apricot?
Yeah, APRICOT.
Sunday will mark 30 days since 7.
No. No ads. What the heck is this?
Okay, apparently she may not be talking about too much. Apparently it says don't ask me any questions I will not answer. So I don't know.
What the heck? Okay, there she is.
But yeah.
I haven't really touched it, so maybe it's fine.
We
Maybe
do
it's
what we
fine.
can. Don't ask me any questions. I will not answer, but take care of yourself. Okay.
Sounds okay.
So I don't know if she's gonna be talking about the
I wouldn't know
VShojo
that.
stuff really.
She's in her chibi form, so I don't know
Ugh.
if it's today.
Damn it, no,
Yeah.
I am not.
Yeah,
I
maybe
love
we'll just say
bad
she may
bones.
be doing stuff with what is it, Aussie, because that wasn't her big thing.
There you go. There's my list of VTubers over here. Lime Malicious, Skew-chan. I don't even know why I followed Skew-chan. Maybe it's because she threatened Fillion one day, and I was like, okay, I like her. And there's Camila. Camila's a darling, and Chibidoki is just hilarious. I don't think she's going to talk about it. A lot is going on. Let's talk. Never mind. She's talking about it. Tea party. Okay, so she's man. What a night. Want to play Woo-Wah with me? All right. So they just want to bring in cool vibes. All right, I can respect that. Oh, they just playing some games. Okay, I can respect that.
All right, that was just a big surprise and everything.
I can respect that. They want to bring in the good vibes. That's cool. Well, they crushed it with the Tiltify, so I'm glad for that.
Yeah.
You know, keep going and all that stuff. The goal is still all the way back here. The goal is all the way in the back.
Yeah. It's just one of those things.
I wonder.
It's insane.
Yeah, I'm wondering who were the people who decided to do a drawback on, because I'm pretty sure that's what the red represents. I don't know. People taking their money
I don't
back. I don't know. All right, sir. Well, thank you.
Yep. Not a problem.
All right.
So if you ever want to maybe talk about anything else and everything, I'm always free. Only thing
Yep.
I can't do is I can't play Final Fantasy. I unsubbed.
That's perfectly fine. I think it's actually a good idea to do so anyway.
Yeah. Unless you want to play 11. I'm actually still up to 11.
I gotta resub to 11, but I do not have the funds for that right now. So.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you, sir.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. All right, and that was Cools, ladies and gentlemen. Always thank the man. He is a good man, nice guy. Seems like if it's not game company, it's another company that's doing something shitty. It's companies in general that do something shitty. Haven't been on 11 in a while. Myself, yeah, I should probably get back on 11. My Chocobo's probably starving. As far as all this goes, it's all news, man. It's all news.
You know, I think it'll be fine.
No.
For now, I just need to let you know
I'm surprised
that
you don't
I will no longer be a part of VShojo. If you give me a moment of your time,
Fillion is probably going to try to bring in some, like, she's not going to talk seriously, obviously. She's going to bring in some good vibes, make people laugh, and move on. And that's what I expect. My Chocobo is already retired, so I have no problem there, at least. Your Chocobo's already retired. Nice. Your Chocobo's retired and doesn't need to be taken care of by you. I need to go back in and see how much my Chocobo hates me, because I stopped a while back. That's the original video.
Okay, you really think out of
Here's Michi saying, I left VShojo.
When it comes to this news,
That is the Smurfs. I don't know if the Smurfs is going to be a...
This has been my experience with VShojo.
Yep, it is quite literally a black back screen with her voicing. Okay. Okay.
Now, what we're gonna start off with is something that we normally don't react to.
And this is Cha-Cha, I'm sure. She has a lot to say. I don't think Doki Bird has anything to say, but if I put in VShojo, I'm sure, yeah. K-san quits and calls the CEO live on stream. Calls the CEO? Ooh, what is happening? What is happening? Oh no. Oh, I remember. I don't know why this showed up. Piranha Plant wins wins a major tournament. All right, the reason why that's funny is, let me show you exactly why it's fucking funny. I just need to find, why don't I have it? All right, I'll just switch screens here. Not actually the CEO, so it's not actually the CEO. She says she calls the CEO up on...
So I have been lied to from the company a lot about.
All right, let me show you the thing first before why I was laughing. All right, so I'm a big Smash Brothers player. Like not big as in like I'm famous or a pro or anything like that. I'm just pretty good at the game. So there's something for fighting games called the tier list, and the reason why I was laughing is because Piranha Plant is in D tier. And basically the number one player in the world, his name is Spargo, played this character. Usually he plays this character up here, Cloud Strife, but he decided to go Piranha Plant. And because he went Piranha Plant, he basically beat everybody in the tournament with Piranha Plant, who's a D tier character, which kind of destroys the meta for a lot of people who have no idea how that came to be. They're like, wait, Piranha Plant is a low D tier character. How's he beating everyone? He beats everyone. Right? And it's because it's Spargo. Spargo is just that guy. He's just that good as a player. And it's funny that he beat everyone because what he was playing, the character he was playing as, was nowhere near what everybody else was playing as. Sonic's is a really good player. He beat the Sonic player, and Sonic is the second best character in the game. He beat MKLeo, who uses Joker, and I think in the tournament he was using Byleth. Now, Byleth is also something that everybody has been talking about because MKLeo uses him, and he's been winning tournaments with Byleth. But he also uses the Aegis, who are, Pyra and Mithra from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah. And they are up here. They're the sixth best character in the game currently in the official tier list. So this is the third official tier list, so it changes up all the time. But because of Spargo's antics with Piranha Plant, I'm sure Piranha Plant's gonna shoot right up somewhere to like B or A tier. Sonic is S+. Man, make me regret not playing Smash more. For me, like, my favorite character is down here. It's Banjo, and my best character is not Banjo, it's Bowser, who's right here. So the characters I play are they're kind of here, right? Banjo, Bowser, Incineroar, King K. Rool. Like, I don't use any like real top tier characters, for the exception of maybe Cloud. Like, I use Cloud, but like so do so many other people. And Samus. I do use Samus, but Samus, like, I haven't practiced with Samus in a long time. I do use the Aegis. Any sword character I could really play, because swordies are kind of my thing. Mega Man being B? Yes! Mega Man is... He's not as fast. He has slower frames to his attacks, which makes him easier to outmatch. Notice a lot of these people up here are either more powerful, have better kills. Like Mario. Mario should be like in the middle of the pack too, but he's actually a really good character. His brother is better than him, but that's the reason why is because Luigi has a surefire kill attack, which is his up special. And then you got like Roy, which I don't know why he's here. He should be up here. But at the top, you have fast characters with gimmicks. Or they either have a gimmick or they're really fast, or they have something. Steve is the best character in the game because all he is gimmick the character. All he is gimmick. That's what he is, and that's what he will always be. He is gimmick the character. He can't do like a full hop, but you know what? He doesn't need to. He can place blocks under him after a jump. He makes his own platforms. Oh no, my monitor went off for a second there. Kazuya is just... I hate Kazuya so much. I hate him. First of all, he has Tough Guy, which allows him to just move through light taps and just punch people through their attacks. Rob is a big character that moves very fast and he has quick frames. Like all of his most of his attacks are quick frames. Mr. Game & Watch, one of the characters I used to main back in like Brawl and well, not in Smash Wii U. I was maining Bowser in Smash Wii U, but I used to main him in Brawl, and look where he is now. He's in S rank because of his freaking frames. A lot of these characters have unbelievably stupid frames. They have a gimmick or they're really fast. Sonic has pretty much all of it. Steve has all of it, and well, Snake doesn't have all of it. He's actually pretty slow, but his frames are kind of fast for what he does, and he just has the gimmick of explosions and weapons, you know. Oh, if you fight a really good Snake online, you're going to hate yourself. And that's the truth right there. If you're a good player, you can play any of these characters and be fine as long as you know how to play them and you know their matchup. That's how fighting games work. I've seen people play as Little Mac, and I've seen a few tournaments be won by a Little Mac, but only one major was won by a Little Mac. I've never seen a Ganondorf take a major, and he's like the worst character in the game. Apparently. I like using K. Rool. K. Rool is fun, but he has like one of the most... He can't... His recovery just sucks. His recovery just sucks. Unless he's able to get to the ledge real fast, his recovery sucks. He's way wide open. He's way wide open. Unless you know what you're doing with him. His recovery is just that bad. I can't believe Bowser is underwritten. Nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Banjo, I really, really want to see win a major. I really do. Banjo is my favorite character in the game. Maybe I'll show you just like how good I am later. But let's get to the last thing that we're talking about today. And you guys you've already seen it. We're going to talk about it. Let's get this out of the way. They showed Pokemon had a direct, and let me get it. Where is it? There it is. So Pokemon has a direct. This is Wolfie Glick. He was watching the announcements, and they went to their new Legends AC or AZ, and this is what happened.
Mega Dragonite? Oh, Geo's freaking... Oh, wait.
Yes. So Dragonite finally has a Mega Evolution. Everyone has been wondering why Dragonite has never had a Mega Evolution. I think it's because people up there in the board who is supposed to be the creatives of Pokemon either forgot or just didn't care. The first dragon pseudo legendary Pokemon finally, after like maybe 20 years, 25 years, or I want to say 15, 20 years. I don't know how old Mega Evolution is. Finally gets a Mega Evolution. It looks ridiculous, by the way. Like, no, I'm not kidding when I say that it's the coolest and the lamest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is the coolest yet the lamest piece of crap I've ever seen. I say that with love because Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon in the game. So they really did combine like Dragonair's ear wings that it has. If you've ever seen Pokemon Snap, Dragonair can apparently fly with their wing ears, and it stretches out. That's what that is. And the pearl at the end of their tail here, that's also Dragonair's thing. They just combined Dragonair. They still made him a fat, lard piece of thing. His wings are smaller. Okay. But he has bigger wings now. Honestly, it would be better if everyone stopped playing Pokemon because shit game. All I want is Pokemon to just be better. I'm waiting for the dream game. Like, I liked Legends Arceus, right? I really did, because I thought that they were taking a step in the right direction. Like, Pokemon can attack you as the player, and you need to be careful or you're just going to get knocked the hell out. I thought that was a good idea. I thought the free roam was a good idea, and catching them in the way that you do was a good and fantastic idea. I thought it was a new way to play Pokemon, but then they went into Scarlet and Violet, and they tried to combine the two. Didn't really work, and it took till the Switch 2 for the game to actually be good. That took too long. Honestly, it's because of how many Pokemon is in the game that they can't innovate. They did too much. They really did. They did too much. Also, I don't think it took them way too long to start really getting together on a main console instead of a handheld. So they really messed themselves up. They'll never admit it because let's be honest, they're the top franchise in the world. Number one. They are the top. Look at all this art, man. It's really good. Look at all this art. It's actually really good. I'm glad I'm just glad that my boy finally gets a Mega Evolution. I'm just glad. Oh my god. What is this? What is the violence here? What did she say? Smiling while launching a relentless, powerful attack. Too much of a merciless mecha kawaii psychopath. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Token has a bit of news too, apparently. What's going on with Token? First look at gameplay, character selections, stage selection, etc. Sorry guys, we're getting sidetracked a little bit here. Oh, this is the UI. This is the UI. This is the UI. Counter. There's the energy right. What the fuck? Pretty lackluster character roster, so much hype, only 6 characters for base game is crazy. There's so many unique characters in Marvel, man. Brother, this isn't it. I'm 100% sure they're gonna put more in there. Shut up. And you just said 6 characters for base game? There's 8. What do you... Oh, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, it's 8 because they introduced 8, didn't they? Shouldn't it be 8? This is Arxis, yes. Now do that with Iris. Piss off Dragonite. No, never. Dragonite's my boy. He needs all the support he can. It looks like, oh gosh, there is 6. I hope this is just like, I'm hoping this is just kind of like the preview of all things, and they'll eventually put the 8 that they introduced. There's no way they're gonna let a game out like, yeah, this is very early. This is very early stuff here. Leader, shooter, vertic, assault. Huh. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. That makes sense. And New York is the first stage that they have. This is very early. Wait, is that Shumagarath? What the hell is he doing up there and not in the game? Why is he up there and not in the game? What's going on here? Why is the Statue of Liberty's hand here and not on the Statue of Liberty? There's J. Jonah Jameson. There's the Avengers statue. And 6 fighters ready for battle. You need more than 6. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You need 8. You need 8. You have a 4v4. You need 8. I am following this, right? Oh, this is Intel. I'm gonna follow this. Well, there's 2 repeats in the last picture. Yeah, I'm saying they need 8. I'm saying they need it. They need 8. They can't just have 6. They need 8. Need 100? This isn't like Mugen. This is not Mugen. Oh, okay, so that's their plan. They're planning it out. So that's 5 times 7. So 5 times 7, that's 42, right? This is 40. Sorry, not 5 times. This is 45. Sorry. No, sorry. That's 35. My mistake. That's times 9. I'm losing my head here. What's going on? But I mean, they have a whole roster. They have a whole roster of Marvel characters. This is 45 right off the bat here. This is their plan. They're planning to put, or sorry, 35. I said it again. They're planning 35 characters to be in the game. There's room for 35 characters. So I hope when the game comes out, there's at the least 30 something or something. Not enough space. They have failed at life and game making. Not everybody can. Well, yeah, no, it's Marvel. You can come up with like maybe 100 characters to fit in the game, I'm sure. But then, like, all I'm saying is let's stick with the 35. I don't know what 35 they can choose right now. Their roster is huge. I'm scared for Doom, who's part of the roster. I'm guessing that's the official Doom right there. I'm scared that Doom might be OP, Storm might be OP. If Magneto comes in, Magneto's gonna be OP. Hope to God they don't bring in Sentinel, and Sentinel becomes OP like he is in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. They brought in Miss Marvel of all people. She's kind of cute, actually. I think they made her more of an anime style, and Captain America is more of like a Western style. That could be very anime. I don't know. That could be very anime. Yeah, that could be considered anime. But the real question is, will Doom retain his foot? Oh no, if they retain that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Anybody seen like Mighty Keith's video on this on Token? You want to do a motherfucking infinite? Foot dive, foot dive, foot dive, foot dive. I don't want infinites to exist. I don't want infinites to exist. But like that would be funny if they put foot dive in. All of a sudden you just hear foot dive. Let me exit this out here before I do anything. Yeah, please, no infinites. That shit sucks. Yeah, well, absolutely crazy. All right. What were we talking about? We were talking about Dragonite. Yeah, Dragonite has a mega. I think that's a positive. I mean, I like the old Pokemon, Gold and Silver. I know I'm old, but I also like Pokemon Legends Arceus. I like that. So like they're coming out with Legends AZ, and that's gonna have Mega Evolution, and that they're bringing back Mega Evolutions. So I'm hoping Dragonite is viable. That's all I'm hoping for. Another thing that you should know about Wolfie is that he is very much excited about this game.
Double battles? Oh, maybe not. Single battles? Looks like Regulation H. Oh man, it's Incineroar.
Pokemon
Oh man.
Champions.
For reference here, the reason why he's saying "all man Incineroar, all man" is because Incineroar is supposed to be the best Pokemon in the game. I'm not joking. Incineroar is by his quote, right, the world champion and 10 times regional champion here says Incineroar is the best Pokemon of all time. That's his quote.
In this title, you can enjoy the battles you know and love from the Pokemon series on your Nintendo Switch
I'm
or
so
mobile
locked in.
device.
Okay, cool UI. 100%. It shows you the percent. Wait.
To join the action by linking with Pokemon Home.
That's
or
crazy.
you can find new partners to battle alongside you right away from within.
Normally we have to
Pokemon
estimate. It
Champions.
shows you now. Oh, that's gonna be a big deal for damage nerds like me. Recruiting. I'll join.
Recruit
Oh,
Pokemon
not
to your
me.
team to battle alongside you. It's up to you which Pokemon to choose. Recruit Pokemon you're interested in and form a team. Then it's finally time for
This man is locked the hell in.
Pokemon
Look at him.
battles.
Okay,
Well,
the
you
stats
can't
look
really.
similar. Those are Gardevoir's base stats with max HP, max special attack, I think.
You can enjoy ranked battles that
Oh my
let
God,
you
this is
face
giving
off
me
against trainers from around the
Pokemon
world,
Battle Revolution
as well as
vibe.
private battles where you can take on family and friends with greater immersion than ever before. Take
I can't
on
believe it shows the
thrilling
percent.
matches in single battles and double battles.
Yeah. Oh.
Finally, we'd like to introduce you to a new way to raise Pokemon that lets you enjoy battles even more.
How are we gonna get the Pokemon? How are we gonna get the Pokemon? Training. Yeah. This is it.
Pokemon Champions offers ways to make raising your Pokemon more flexible and convenient than ever.
No!
Teach your Pokemon moves that interest you. Then train your Pokemon to make the most of them.
It's Showdown!
Recruit and train to easily enjoy Pokemon battling.
This is probably going to be his favorite game of all time. It really is. It's going to be his favorite freaking game of all time because it's Pokemon. Wolfie Glick is, if you guys don't know who Wolfie is, pro Pokemon player. Basically, he does his content on Pokemon, and he's a world champion. He is a 10 times regional champion. He's won multiple tournaments. He's really that good. Has a high amount of knowledge on Pokemon, but sucks at every other game. And he's really looking forward to Champions. Very much so. He's very much looking forward to this game in particular, because it would change competitive Pokemon. And I did not realize this, but people make money off of this, man. People make money off of being a pro Pokemon player. I'm sure you hardly make money playing just a fighting game like Super Smash Brothers. You probably, if you're not in like some sort of org, but like this man, he's not part of any organization. He somehow is able to get into every world, like Pokemon World Championship, which happens only once a year. This guy's really good. He's really good. That's why I think, kind of like the validity of whatever he says is kind of like on point here. But he's really excited for this game.
You have no, I mean, actually, you probably do know. That is unbelievable.
I'm pretty sure Pokemon Champions is now going to be the game that they're going to play. That is kind of like the official game that everyone's going to probably play in terms of tournaments now. So I'm pretty sure Pokemon Champions he's looking forward to this game. It's coming out in 2026.
That is unbelievable. You just fudged the numbers.
On the Switch and Android? Oh, that's weird. That's weird. It's coming out on mobile. Of course it is. Japan. Thanks, Japan. You're amazing. Thank you, Japan. Anyway, I think we gotten through all the noise. I said noise. All the news, all the sad news and the bad news up front, and some good news at the end. My boy Dragonite got a mega evolution. Shout out to my boy Dragonite, the first dragon. Shout out to my boy. I'm happy for him. I'll keep up with the news on VShojo and what's happening with Iron Mouse and the crew. I'll try to keep up with that. And I'll try to keep up with any Final Fantasy news just as well. Incoming pay to win. I hope it doesn't come down to that. I really hope not. I hope it does not come down to it. If it comes out in 2026 and it's a free game and you have to spend a whole bunch of money in it, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see what the game is like first. Anyway, there are a couple games that we could play right now. I'm not trying to play Final Fantasy at this point. Really, it's kind of boring, kind of like a nothing thing that I'll pass on it. But I'll show you guys, because I do want to just like waste time. We could play Marvel Rivals, Mega Break, some sort of multiplayer, Mario Kart, or I could show you. I'm like willing to show you guys just like a little bit of Smash Brothers, like high tier battle Smash Brothers, and see what the fuck that looks like. But I think maybe it would be better. I mean, I want to play Mario Kart 2, but I also want to play Mecha Break because I want to build up to Stellaris. Pretty much at the point of doing dailies until the next patch. I think that's what it's gonna be for a lot of people, but I still need to get my relic weapon. And I'll get my relic weapon. Mega Evolve Dragonite. Well, of course, Alpharad is like, what? What? Oh my god, what? I'm just gonna wait till 7, 5, 5, and 14. While Retail and Classic, Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy 11 are probably going to be my MMOs at the moment. While Retail and Classic, Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy 11 are probably going to be my MMOs. I don't know if I would ever... I don't know if I'm going to touch like WoW Classic or WoW Retail, because it's just... The game is not... I'm glad they did something with their... with the dragon race, Drakthir. I'm glad they did something that allows them to do more than just one vocation. I'm glad they did that, but I don't know if I'll ever go back to Retail or Classic. It doesn't seem like it's just fit for me at this point. In my case, I have all relics. All the relics I want, so no reason to keep farming. It's like, you just continuously farm for, like, more than one job. Jesus. Though not gonna lie, speaking of relics, I know people didn't like the tome farm for Endwalker, but I think the current way it worked is fine. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, because there is something to say about that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, and I'll be right back. Also, I'm gonna get some water. So, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I mean, we could just keep watching videos. There's probably some videos that you guys can post in the Wandering thread. If there's videos you guys want me to watch, post it in the Discord. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna get some water, and then we can either do that, or we can play like Mecha Break or Mario Kart, or I can show you guys what high tier Smash Brothers look like. So I'll be right back. All right, chat. So this is what I think is gonna happen. I'll do Final Fantasy on my own time. Do a little bit, maybe a little bit of practice on. I want to see like the climate of like. I wanted to see if there was like the climate on Smash, but we might be doing Mecha Break or Marvel Rivals. Might. Those are multiplayer games that we can play. I haven't really put in too much effort in either or. And I really want to put in more effort in like both Mecha Break and Marvel Rivals. Let me check and see if... Let me see. Am I in the VIP? I think so, right? Oh, I'm at the top. Because she made me my own thing. Okay. In Luna's Discord, I am not Sync Weaver. I am Big Daddy Sync. Every time I try to change it, somebody changes it back. I covertly just like Sync Weaver. Next minute, it's back to Big Daddy Sync. Okay, so think I'll get some Smash Brothers in there and do some Mario Kart. See if I can do a little bit of Mario Kart, see what that's all about. I could try doing some of the tricks in there. I'm just not really good at it. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do that. That's what I forgot to do. Oh, what? Let me change up the title. I'm gonna be fair. What the fuck? Is there a cat next to my door? Let me change up the game that we're playing, just to be fair. Just to be fair. All right, there's a cat next to my door. Okay, give me a second. No. Stop. Stop messing with my door. No. Stop it. I don't know what it is about cats, man. We'll play maybe just a few minutes of this. Maybe a half an hour, just to make sure that I don't get rusty. Ugh. Yeah, they're like scratching under the door for whatever reason, or I don't know what the heck they're doing. Tail touching one of the wheels, isn't that dangerous? Yes, it is. Yeah, not all of the characters are at Elite Smash. I am not the best person in the game, right? I am. What are y'all cats doing? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, like my Cloud, I wish my Cloud was really good. She had her tail pinched a few times, and yet she does not learn. Ooh, this is a tough one. Yeah, younglings are really tough. Oh my gosh, my jump got destroyed. All right, I gotta lock in. Okay. All right. Okay. Again. no, the kick! Oh. I was starting to get him. Did I only take 1 life? No, I took 2. I took 2 lives. Okay. Well, no. He killed himself in the second one. That one was weird. "24/7. Cat needs to be near me." That sounds like a cat that either really loves you or just doesn't want to leave you alone. Ah, dude. I got sidekicked right off. Here we go. I'm getting beat by a doctor? Yeah. No! I let him do that. What? I jumped! Oh my goodness! The jump didn't come out. Oh, I knew I had him. And the jump didn't come out. Oh my gosh. Jeezers, dude. I hate when that happens. Your input doesn't get put in. I gotta be careful with that down air. That down air took like for 5 fucking years. Let me see. Oh my gosh, it takes forever. Yup, I can't do that. Alright. Lesson learned, can't do that. Lesson learned, can't run after him like that. I have to be careful. Alright. I'm gonna lock in. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. No, get rid of your block. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. 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 This is horrible. Wow. I can't tell what I'm doing. I can't tell what I'm doing. It's that bad. Like, all my abilities. It's... oh my god. Ooh. And cart? No? No cart? Oh my gosh. I don't like this game. I have to check and see if it's me. It might be me. And Anvil? Yeah, of course. I tried to do an up smash. It didn't want me to do an up smash because the inputs is heavily, like, heavily bad. Yeah, I gotta check if it's me. Holy crap, that was bad! Oh, brother! Is it me or are we losing frames here? No, it was definitely the game. No, it's me. It's me. 1 second. It was bad, dude. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, man. All right, we're good. We're back to wired connection. That was bad, man. That was overall just bad. I was wondering what was going on. What was the frames? What was that? I couldn't play ultimately. This is low. Yeah, this is low. This is low elo. Low high elo. So I'm gonna play Samus because that's low high elo. Why is my okay? My Samus is better than my Dark Samus. I'm gonna try to play a whole low high elo. Anything that's like 14 million. 14,100,000 is low high elo. I'm in Elite Smash, but it's really low. Bonanza!
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so he got me off of a 0. Brother! Okay. Oh god! I didn't mean to do that. That killed me. That killed me. That killed me. I always do that. I always, like, do well afterwards, like, when things get heat up. But in the beginning, it's like, what are you doing? Well, that's what practice is for. Oh. See? That didn't turn into a back air for whatever reason. Jugs. Smash ball. You have a smash meter? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, I jumped off of her. No! Boo! Oh, yeah, that's great. Oh, my jump was gone. Okay. Okay. All right. What? Why didn't I just... The back here killed her. Really? 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 Okay. Oh, and he went into Elite Smash with it. I got gypped. Yeah, I got gypped. That was horrible. I should have played more carefully. I gotta play more carefully. Couldn't have done that. I decided to do a rocket. Okay. And I didn't do my down beat. Damn. I got rocked. Alright. 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 Is this another person who's, got kicked out of Elite? Yeah, it is. Alright, I gotta play better. I don't know what the heck's happening. Alright. If they... I don't have a... Ugh. Okay, fine. Yeah. Oh, okay. He got me. I DI'd in. That was fun. that was fun. All it takes is that. Damn. Oh no, not the dump bear! Oh. No! I knew he was gonna do something silly. There we go. There we go. The sacrifice to being a good Smash Brothers player is probably your ears. Your ears are going to take a damage because of all... Because that's all you hear. Nope. Disconnection. Disconnection. Yeah, that... Oh. I just had to be able to figure out what move they were about to do next, coming off the ledge. They were going to attack off the ledge, so I was just like, okay, I'm going to parry it and see if I can catch her. She was tall enough for it, so I was like, all right, I'm just going to get in with this up smash. That doesn't always work. It doesn't work with short characters, I can tell you that. I don't try that all the time. Barbados from Genshin Impact.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Okay, he's figuring out every single thing that I'm doing. Okay. Oh, he got the tipper. Oh, I panicked. He ran away. He tried. No. I'm just, like, not having it today. Yeah, that's a free 35. Thanks. There we go. Yeah, I had to bait Marth into my, everything. I had to bait Marth into my everything. Marth had a lot of control in the field, which meant that I had to put him into my room. Elite Smash. Alright, I'm gonna play a character that I'm actually good with. And then see what's happening in the news right now. I'm sure a lot of stuff has been happening in VShojo. But now we're in the 15 million range, which means that I'm either going to get somebody who's like low elite or high elite. You never know. I might be getting something high elite.
3, 2, 1, go!
No! I was too small! Okay, yeah, he's pretty good. He's calling me. Wait. go! And it's 3 minutes? Oh, Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. Oh, you know what? That's all I needed. Just debate him. 22. Okay, I gotta stop doing that. Alright. Stupid.
2, 1, time! Sudden death, go!
That was so dumb. That was dumb. Oh, that's why he was using those tactics. Alright. Enough of that. Alright. So, unfortunately, there's a little bit of an emergency. I don't know if I'll be back tonight, but I will see you guys tomorrow. A little bit of a family thing. Not a, like, true emergency. It's perfectly fine, but there's visitors and I have to see to them. So, I'll see you guys later. Hopefully I can get this video done tonight.